Coach, you mentioned in the offseason that getting off to a fast start was something that you guys wanted to improve on this year, something that kind of slipped away last season. And you guys get that first goal within 15 minutes starting the game. How did that feel?
It was good. Yeah, I mean, I don't know about the fast, but I think we just want to have a better start than we did last year. And so, yeah, I get the first goal. We feel good about it, but, you know, the game, the style of play that this other team was playing was very direct. So it's just relying on one defensive mistake, and then you can get that one goal back. So we were on pins and needles for about 70 minutes, I guess, after we scored that goal. And then the 85th, we get another goal. And then obviously the 90th, we get the third goal. So, yeah, the girls made us sweat the whole game. But considering where we're at, you know, with some players that just have some little things that they're working through and playing, or they're not playing right now, you know, hopefully our team will continue to get better as the year goes on with getting players back healthy.
With the transfers making an immediate impact in the game, I believe setting up the assist to start off that first goal in the 15th minute, how does that make you feel going forward in the season, knowing that they're coming in making that immediate impact?
Good. Actually, that was Grayson Rasmussen. She was the goal scorer. Did a good job, nice and calm and composed, and I think you see that the difference between a freshman and a transfer is that the freshman goes into that game situation. They've already been there. There's nothing special and extra about it, and I think you saw that in Grayson's finish. She just calmly turns the player and just places the shot far post past the keeper. And so, you know, we've got another freshman in there. She's a great player. She's going to score a lot of goals for us at ASU, but she's still a little bit of anxiety. And, you know, when she plays, she sees flashes of colors going by. She doesn't see our team and their team. She doesn't see what the next play might be. And so she's just trying to get used to that. She'll get there, but that's just the difference between a transfer and a freshman coming in.
With the closing minute of the game, like you said, at the 85th minute, I believe 86th minute, you guys score the goal, and then you guys score that final dagger in the last 60 seconds.
Yeah.
Going forward, if any game plan were to break down, how confident are you in closing out a game, knowing that you guys were that persistent and that much on the attack, even to close out a game 90 minutes in?
Yeah, I think the best thing about it is, yeah, the finishing part is good. And that was a freshman that had that third goal. And so to see her mentality sticking through the entire game and not just, you know, hey, we scored the second goal, now let's just shut it down, just defend, and we'll just be through the game. Instead, she was still trying to make a difference. And so I complimented the team on that, because the mentality of continuing to play without just sitting back and trying to defend the whole game, that was really good for us. And so really pleased with that. Hopefully that will serve us well if we need it later on in the season.
Who are some of the players that you were impressed with?
Well, I mean, Grayson Rasmussen scores the first goal, ends up being a game winner. Madison Maxey, our fifth-year center midfielder, scored the second goal on a nice just sort of a cluster of plays where the ball just gets served in the penalty area. It's bouncing around, and Madison Maxey gets in there and just pokes it past the keeper. And then the third goal was Kylie Meyer, a freshman wide midfielder for us /forward, and she did a really good job in the game. She's still got to work on her possession a little bit, but she did a good job. And then, you know, the other part would be in our defending. You know, we have two players recovering from, you know, not being 100%, playing center back for us, and for them to help our goalkeeper Amber Lockwood get a shutout, I think is a big step for us. In our 3 preseason scrimmages, we didn't get a shutout in any of those. So to get one in our first away game on the road was really good.
You guys have, I believe, 4 more road games up in Oklahoma, and then you guys come back to a home crowd, I believe, September 19th. How excited are you to kind of get some of these learning curves out of the way before you guys play before a home crowd within the next few weeks?
Well, we'd rather be playing at home, you know, but yeah, we have got to go up to Oklahoma again this weekend. We'll play Central Oklahoma and East Central Oklahoma on Thursday and Saturday, respectively. They're going to be tough games. UCO just lost to Midwestern at Midwestern. And UCO's been a very good team since they were back in the conference back in the late 90s and 2000 when I was here previously. So they're really good. They're really big and fast and strong, and so it will present a challenge. Like I said, the fact they just lost to Midwestern, I'm sure they'll have the team ready for our game. So it's tough, but it's good to have the toughest parts maybe at the earliest, so you can learn, so you can push and not get satisfied with where you're at. So that'll certainly be the path that we're pushing with the girls is, you know, listen, we had a good game, but we've played 1. The other teams have all played 2, and this will be their 3rd game, and so we still have plenty to work on and improve and get better at. and hopefully we go up there and can get a couple results on the road.
I know it's only been 1 week, Coach, and given your track record, you're not somebody who's going to get ahead of themselves in a season. What are some things that you're looking forward with this team specifically this year when adversity does start to hit down the road?
Leaning on the leadership of the team. You know, we have 3 girls that are fifth-year seniors. They have more experience than anybody else out there. We've got, you know, a few transfers out there, and we've got a good leadership group that we have within the team. So we're going to be leaning on them a lot to when we have issues, when we have problems. I think that when the team is guiding itself on the field, it's easier for us to step into halftime and maybe make a couple of comments, because the girls are already used to problem solving. They're not just throwing up their hands and saying, well, it's not working today, you know, we'll just get at it in the next game. The fact that we have girls that have seen this before, can answer some of those problems and fix some of those things on the field will be a great addition for our team.
Great. Thanks, Coach.
Okay, all right, thanks guys, appreciate it.